Hi guys, happy last day of school. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. We made it all the way to the last day. So I am actually in my dining room right now because my table that I use in my classroom in my home is at school because I used it for our Aloha party. So I am in my living room. So today we are reading a book called Last Day Blues. And I want you to think back from the first day of school. The first day of school, the first book that I read to you guys was called First Day Jitters, and it is by the same author and the same illustrator. So we started off with First Day Jitters, and now we are reading Last Day Blues. So it is by Julie Dannenberg. She is the author, and our illustrator is Judy Love. So she drew the pictures. So it says Last Day Blues. What do you think it means by blues? Do you think it means literally the color blue? Or when you're feeling blue, what does that mean? It means you're feeling sad. So the teacher is feeling sad on the last day of school. But if we look at our teacher friend, does she look sad? She is eating an apple. She's kicked up at a desk. Does she look sad? Not really. She actually is smiling, and she actually has her shoes off too. Oh my goodness, she is relaxed. So if it says last day blues and it means that you are sad, who do you think is going to be sad in the book? Maybe the students. Let's find out. Okay, Last Day Blues by Julie Dannenberg. All right, I'm going to try to make sure you guys can see these pictures okay. On the Monday morning before the Friday that was the last day of school, so they're ending school on a Friday too, Mrs. Hartwell took attendance. She sighed as she called out the last name. "I'm going to miss all of you," she said. The kids nodded in agreement. "I'm going to miss my friends," said Shannon. "I'm going to miss Daisy," said Dan. "I'm going to miss chocolate milk and pizza for lunch," said Joe. Everyone felt a little blue thinking about the last day of school. Even Daisy. The snake is sad too. That afternoon, during recess, the students talked as they hung out on the jungle gym. "Mrs. Hartwell said she's going to miss us," said Alexandra, swinging from a bar. "We should get a present to cheer her up," said Eddie, hanging upside down by his knees. I know a lot of friends did this when they were at recess. Always hanging upside down on their knees. "I could give her the rest of my sandwich. It's my mom's bologna special," said Josh. "Or a coffee cup." "Or a new pen, the kind with feathers and beads." The students thought and thought but couldn't come up with one single idea that they all agreed on. "We'll think of something tomorrow," Eddie assured everyone as they lined up at the drinking fountain. Remember when we would come back for recess and we would line up at the drinking fountain? Oh my goodness. Sounds just like us. On the Tuesday before Friday, that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell read the final page of their last read aloud book. And this is our last read aloud book. "I'm going to miss circle time," said Mrs. Hartwell. "I'm going to miss science," said Emily. I'm going to miss seeing Mrs. Hartwell wear her safety goggles during science," said Jack, giggling. And so before they got too sad, Mrs. Hartwell put on her safety goggles one last time, just for fun. "We definitely need to cheer Miss Hartwell up," said Andy during recess as he jumped out of a swing. "Any ideas about a present?" Eddie asked. "Nope," they all answered back. Ooh, I love these tire swings. I wish we had a tire swing at our school. On the Wednesday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell brought in her super duper sugar cookies with extra frosting. "I'm going to miss snack time, but I can't wait for barbecues by the pool," said Jack. "I'm going to miss recess, but I can't wait to play hide and seek outside after dinner," said Alexandra. "I'll miss school, but I can't wait for summer vacation," said Josh. The class discussed their summer plans and drowned their last day blues with another round of milk and sugar cookies. You can see that okay. "I don't know whether to be happy or sad today," Andy said the minute they all arrived at the jungle gym. "Mrs. Hartwell is sad," said Olivia. "She probably doesn't want the year to end." "While we're swimming, she'll be reading her old lesson plans. And while we're playing, she'll be trying to remember all the fun times we had this year," said Dan. And that's when an idea zipped, zapped, and zinged through Eddie's brain. "I know exactly what will cheer her up," Eddie said, jumping down from the jungle gym. The class agreed, and it was perfect. On the Thursday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Eddie raised his hand right after Miss Hartwell started language arts. "We need some privacy, please." And so Miss Hartwell took down bulletin boards with her back to the class. She never peeked, only once. So what do you think they are doing? Let's find out. On the morning of the Friday that was the last day of school, the students dashed into the classroom. They snapped open shades for the very last time. They did their chores for the very last time. They fed Daisy for the very last time. And as soon as the bell rang, they couldn't wait for Miss Hartwell to see her present for the very first time. She looked so surprised because what did they do? They wrote her a poem. Let me read it to you. "The last day of school makes us go so blue. We'll miss recess and pizza and reading too. We'll miss Daisy and cookies and friendships true. Snack time and science and learning new. We'll miss spelling bees for our test review and groundhogs at play, peek-a-boo. The year's been great, a big wahoo. There are many things to miss, it's true, but mostly what we'll miss is you." Look how happy she is. What a beautiful poem. So the friends got her a poem for their last day of school. Later on during recess, Eddie said, "I think Miss Hartwell liked her present." "I just hope it helps," Margaret said. "Poor Miss Hartwell," they all said sadly as they pictured their final goodbye. Teachers must hate the last day of school. So in their brains are thinking, wow, if we are sad, the teachers must be much more sad. They must be so sad if we're sad. But we know from our front cover, does Miss Hartwell look sad? Let's find out about our ending, because look at these amazing pictures. All the teachers are crying their eyes out. Look at this dude right here. He cannot handle it. He is crying his little eyes out. Let's see. And then it was time. The bell rang. "Goodbye," the students called as they rushed out the door. "Goodbye," Miss Hartwell called after them. And then she returned to her empty classroom. "It's just me and you, Daisy," she said. "I'm sure going to miss them this summer. But I can't wait for vacation." Do they all look super happy for summer vacation? Oh, yeah, they do. They look so happy. They are doing the cha-cha. They got some leis. They are super happy. The end. I love that book for our last day of school, last day blues, because I am going to miss you guys, but I am sure that we'll all have such a great summer and we'll be super ready for the fall. So here is your writing assignment. Here you go. So go ahead and get your get your writing journals for the last time. Okay, go ahead and get your writing journals. And here is what your question is that you are answering. So, what will you miss most about kindergarten? So, what will you miss most about our class? Okay, so here is your sentence starter. So I will miss, and then you will tell me what you will miss. I will miss. If you notice, in will, there's a double L, and in miss, there's a double S. So I will miss. I have spaces into my words. So when I think back about what I will miss about our classroom, what I really thought about was the word wall ceremony. I will miss the word wall ceremony. I love taking Fridays to sit in front of our word wall and put up all the new words. I love decoding them with you guys and putting them under the correct letter. It made me so happy when you guys knew them right away. You knew how to spell them. You knew where they belonged. I love that part of our day on Fridays. So you are going to choose something different, and you will need to draw a picture. So here is your sentence starter. I will miss, and you will tell me what you will miss. You will tell me what you will miss, and then you will draw a picture to match your sentence. Okay? Okay, you guys, I should have created a slide for my goodbye, but I want to say that I love you guys so much. I have had the most brilliant, amazing year. I am so, so lucky that I had you guys as my first class. I am blessed. I am so happy. I will definitely be seeing you in the fall. Miss Weedy will be back, but she will be teaching kindergarten. I'll have a new group, but nothing will ever replace my group with you guys because you all hold such a special, special place in my heart. I love you guys. Have a beautiful, amazing, fun-packed, safe summer. Okay? Mwah. I love you.